Akwaba. Akwaba for all of us. Bienvenue. Welcome to this beautiful country of Ghana, who is welcoming us for this in-person week. I want to say also welcome to GIMPA Executive Conference Center. That is one of the big institutions on capacity building in Ghana. We are here for this in-person week of this 10+1 week in power sector regulation in Africa, organized by the African School of Regulation. My name is Charlie Gatete. I am Senior Applied Researcher at African School of Regulation. It's a pleasure for me to be the moderator for this ceremony, but also for this first day of this week, and also the timekeeper. This ceremony will take place in 3 parts. The first part will be the opening remark coming from the representative, also the director of African School of Regulation. The second part will be a presentation of the week, the program of the week, and the academic aspect by the director of the course. And finally, the third part of this ceremony will be for you. Floor will be to you as participants to have a brief but fun introduction exercise. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to this in-person week of this wonderful course on power sector regulation in Africa. And we are about 40 participants here in Ghana for this in-person week, coming from 9 countries all over Africa. That is wonderful, and for that I want to ask you to have a round of applause for all of you, please. So we want to congratulate you and thank you for being here for this last week and to take time to leave your work, to leave your family, to be here to learn together for this last part of the week. I would like to now start by inviting the institution, the representative of the institution who is welcoming us, hosting us for this week. I want to invite the Vice Rector of GIMPA, Dr. Augustina Okono, for his welcome ceremony. Thank you. Please give your applause.
Thank you very much. The founding director of the Africa School of Regulation, known as the father of Africa School of Regulation, Professor Perez Arriaga, the director of the African School of Regulation, Dr. Frederick Nyang, distinguished facilitators, participants of the 2024 Africa School of Regulation course, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to us all. And Akwaba, that's the welcome for the dominant language in Ghana, and Karibu for those who speak Swahili. On behalf of the rector of GIMPA, Professor Samuel Kwekubonsu, I welcome you officially to GIMPA, the Center of Excellence. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome you all to this course on power sector regulation being organized by the African School of Regulation. And GIMPA is particularly elated that it was chosen to host this course. I wish to congratulate each one of you first for having secured your place at this workshop. This era is an opportune time for us to enroll in this course. Permit me to quote a key objective of this course. The course goes far beyond having an informed opinion on regulatory issues. It is designed with a practical objective of learning the trade of regulatory practice at a level that can be achieved over the duration of this course. According to a World Bank report, since the 1990s, around 70% of countries across the developing world have established regulatory agencies and enacted legislation to introduce modern regulatory frameworks for the power sector. In 2021, the average global electricity regulatory index score was 59%, indicating an intermediate stage of development of power sector regulations in developing countries with considerable room for improvement. Additionally, numerous case studies provide anecdotal evidence showing that the implementation of modern economic regulation remains very challenging in low and middle income countries. Thus, to address this challenge, we need to not only have insights in the power sector regulation, but we need to come up with distinctive solutions by not copying and pasting international best practices, but by creatively adapting them or inventing new ones, as is stated in your course description. And also, it's important that we develop a comprehensive and nuanced understanding of the engineering aspects of this complex industry. I am confident that over the next 1 week, because I know you've had 10 weeks of online instruction, the seasoned facilitators who are made up of regional and international experts will provide you with the skills needed to turn things around in this complex industry. This training will make a significant contribution in the medium and long term to enhance the capacity of African officials in the power sector to face the challenges ahead. We have a collective duty to work towards achieving SDG 7, with particular emphasis on universal access to modern energy services for all. I hope that this course will provide participants a unique opportunity to exchange views on the current state and future of power sector regulation and proffer practical and contextualized solutions to help provide reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy for everyone on the African continent. Once again, welcome to GIMPA and enjoy the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. It looks like you are not happy to be here. So please, again, a round of applause. Thank you very much, Doctor, for this insightful remarks. Now I want to invite Dr. Frederick Olo Nyang, Director of African School of Regulation, for his opening remark. Doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Akwaba, did I say that right? Yes. Yes. So I'm very happy to be here this morning, and I'm glad that you could make it for this course. I'm happy to see you all here, and I guarantee you that it's going to be a week of learning, but it's also going to be a week of fun. We have with us a very strong team of instructors who are ready to take you through the lessons, and it's going to be an experiential learning process where you get to interact with each other. So look at the person next to you. That person is also going to be part of the instruction because you're going to learn from him, and you're going to learn from him or her, and they are also going to be able to learn from you. And I have a team with me from the Africa School of Regulation, Dr. Charlie here, who speaks both French and English. So if you're stuck with French, please feel free to speak to Dr. Charlie. And we also have Daniela over there. Daniela also speaks English and French. So if you're stuck with those languages, those two will be able to help you. I only speak English and Swahili. I also have Engineer Carol at the back. Carol speaks English. And Engineer Keno. Keno is over there, also ready to assist you. And we also have Louise Matu. Louise is also going to be able to assist you. She speaks Swahili and English. And of course, there's Zita. you all know Zita because she's been communicating with you. If you're stuck with any communication issues, Zita will be the person to go to. But most importantly, our academic issues are led by none other than Professor Ignacio Perez Arriaga himself. You have seen him online. Today you're going to see, you're seeing him in person. And during the week he's going to be here. He's going to take you through all the courses in collaboration with the instructors that we have lined up for you. As you all know, Professor Ignacio is the father of ASR. And just to get the ball rolling this morning, we have some fun events to enable you to get introduced to each other so that you are able to interact freely. We are hoping that you will not stick to your caucuses, sticking to the people you know. We are hoping that you will interact with someone from a country other than yours, so that the whole learning experience can be a wonderful and a beneficial experience for you. And we're very grateful that GIMPA has graciously offered us this space. And Professor Adams, thank you very much. And thank you, Doctor, for your very kind remarks and for the support that we are receiving from GIMPA. So I do not want to take up a lot of your time now because we have some fun events coming up, and I do not want to be the one standing between you and that. So welcome again, Karibu, Akwaba, and may the fun begin now. Back to you, Dr. Charlie.
More, please. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. Well, I speak very good Spanish, and, well, struggle with French. Well, the director of the African School of Regulation, Dr. Frederick Niang, has given you the spirit of what we are trying to do during this week. So the idea is to enjoy, to have fun, but it will be challenging. So we will be challenge you with a number of puzzles in energy regulation, power sector regulation, that you will be, as Dr. Niang has been presenting, you will be discussing with your colleagues in groups, and then we will have plenary sessions, etc., etc. I want to thank you for your persistence in following the course that far until here. And this is great that we finally see each other in person. So we hope that we will enjoy and we will create networking among us that will last for many years. So what I'm going to do now is to I'll give you an overview of what the course is going to be, and then to start immediately with our activities. So first of all, the organization of this week. So we are going to work on case studies, puzzles, challenges. And we have selected a few topics, actually 2 topics per day, so that we will have 8 of them. And each case will be presented at the beginning of the session by the corresponding instructor, or by default by myself. And then you will break out in groups of 5 or 6 people, and then you will disperse in other rooms or here, or you could go anywhere in the surroundings. Let us know where you are, because we will try to support you and from time to time drop by your groups to see if you are stuck with something, you need some additional information, something in the description of the case study is not clear. Then we'll have a coffee break, and then we'll reconvene again in this room, and then, we will put in common all the conclusions that we have reached during the breakout time. So the teams will be defined by us. So later you will see which group you have been assigned today, and this afternoon the groups will be different, and the same thing during the day. So you will have the opportunity of meeting other people, basically everybody throughout the week. In every session, you will have to choose one person the group will choose one that will be called the rapporteur, and that person will, when we convene again, that will be the person that will be the speaker for the group. Of course, anybody could at any time intervene with some comments or observations, but just to keep some order, there will be one person per group that will be presenting the conclusions of the group. And, the rapporteur has to do two things. One is to listen and also participate in the discussion of the group and take some notes so that with these notes, that will facilitate the presentation in the plenary session. We will use what we call Chatham House rules. So that means that, well, we will say what has been discussed, but not who has said what. And of course, everything that we discuss is internal to this group. Later, when you go to your respective organizations, you can discuss, mention, describe what has happened here, but we follow the rule that you will not say that such a person said that thing, right? So where we say here keeps in here in terms of assignment to somebody. You can quote me anytime, though I don't have any problem. And then, okay, so let's go with the program. We will make sure or you should make sure, Alok, when designing the rapporteurs, that not the same person gets appointed every time, so that everybody will have the opportunity of being rapporteur throughout unless somebody doesn't want to.